Hello everyone, Dr. Tucker here. So this is the last day of my series on healthy holiday meals. So we have had a video every day for the last 4 days. We did appetizers, we did side dishes. Yesterday we did desserts. Today we're talking about beverages, so healthy holiday beverages. So try to bring something new to the table or to your mug that maybe you've never tried before. And if you haven't tried these before, you're really missing out because they're really delicious. So you can really play around with a lot of these recipes using different spices, using different temperatures, using different fruits to try to season up whatever it is that you have going on and really make your holiday festive all the way around. Your holiday meals really festive all the way around. So first up on the list I have for today are two different versions of an infused water. So infusing water is a really good way to bring some flavor in, but not a lot of calories, and they're not very time intensive besides the fact you just kind of have to pre-plan for them. So you cut up whatever it is you're going to put in the water to have it be infused, and then you let it sit overnight or sit on the counter for just a few hours. You know, whatever you want to do is however strong you want to be that flavor. So I found a really great resource with like 25 different recipes for fruit infused waters. They also use some herbs in there as well, but I picked out two that seemed a little like harvest themed. And so we have a cinnamon ginger pear recipe that I'll be posting in the comments, as well as an apple cinnamon. So for this one I do make one recommendation of actually using an actual cinnamon stick rather than your already ground up cinnamon in there. But you can get a large pitcher and like I said, make these the night before and have them set out when your guests start to arrive, and it's a really good way to impress people, and they look really beautiful when you make them as well, like in a glass container. Next thing are spiced teas. So you can get, pretty much any grocery store is going to have a selection of spiced teas already made up in bags. So good go-tos here are going to be chai. I know Trader Joe's this year also had a pumpkin rubios tea, and it was really delicious. Had clove and nutmeg and all sorts of different things in there. So don't discount the value of herbal teas and just branching out. Besides, if you're not a hot tea drinker, but you're a coffee drinker, try a tea. If you're a sweet tea drinker, try some other type of tea besides a black tea. And you can try it on its own, or you can sweeten it with honey. Or if you want to take one extra step, really just make it hearty. You can put some coconut milk in there to just bring some extra thickness to the hot tea itself. So, just a little warning, my little guys are on their way back. Little Noah has been at the library this morning, and Tristan's on his way back from school, so they may be making an appearance here. We'll just have to see. Just one second. Okay, so next up on our list, pumpkin spice latte. So most of you probably heard of a PSL, thanks to Starbucks. However, Starbucks pumpkin spice latte, pretty heavy on sugar. So, because they use a lot of heavy syrups and that sort of thing to try to get those flavors. So I found a recipe that uses a coconut milk base, also some real pumpkin, and then the spices itself is what gives it that extra flavor and that harvest type flavor. So I will post links to that. I found recipes before where people make it in a crock pot the night before. So they use the coffee. They can blend up everything. If you're making it fresh, you put it in the crock pot, you can blend it when you're done, or it may not even need to be blended once it all cooks down and everything like that. So you can also do this with chai. You don't have to necessarily do it with coffee. Next on my list is a mulled cider. So grocery stores, we haven't found it. I didn't find it last year, but I haven't looked this year. Sell mulling spices. So you can get like a canister of mulling spices themselves, and you just add that to an already made cider or make your own cider like an apple cider. So these are, again, a really good way, very aromatic, to get them going on the stove, in the morning and really just make the house smell absolutely delicious. So, and then last thing We are a no soda house, but that doesn't mean that we don't like a little carbonation every once in a while. So we drink sparkling water, so unsweetened sparkling water, no artificial sweeteners in it, no sugar in it at all. Just those natural fruit flavors. You can get these, any grocery store is going to have them. The LaCroix brand has a lot of different flavors. I would really encourage you to try them and to try different flavors and to try them at different temperatures too, because it's going to change the way they taste. So some people like them room temperature. I personally like them cold. But to add a little something extra to them, I will mix a 100% juice with them. So we don't keep juice around the house, but every once in a while we do have it. So getting like 100% blueberry juice, or even getting some frozen blueberries and blending them up and mixing that in to make your own little fruit soda. So those are really quick 5 recommendations for holiday beverages. I hear my little guys coming up the stairs here, so we're going to wrap this up. If you want a guide at all that lists all of the recipes that I talked about in all these videos, please just comment below or send me a private message, or just comment below with your email and we will get those sent out to you, okay? I hope everybody enjoys their Thanksgiving dinner and tries some new recipes and really embraces everything that there is about food this holiday season. See ya.